songs are about girls. That one was.
Allison specifically, or girls?
No, a lot are about Allison, but
generally?
not that one. I'm screwed up like crazy. You guys, I don't even play bass, okay? But seriously.
Alright, this next one, when this was written, you guys wanted the backstory on all these songs, I'm sure. I was listening to a lot of early Tchaikovsky when this one came to me. Mostly B-sides, early demos, Tchaikovsky period. You guys know what I'm talking about, a lot of good SoundCloud stuff. And this one's called Goals and Drugs, which don't go together well. That's the point of the song. Drugs, goals, different. Does that make sense? Kids, raise your hand if you're currently on drugs. Okay, hide. Xandor. Actually, for any church-going folk, this song was inspired during a church meeting in which a kid said, quote, I really think I can set some goals here, and then 20 minutes later said, quote, the problem with money is drugs. When people get money, they buy drugs. I was like, actually, I've had a lot of paychecks. I've never taken drugs.
Well, that's pretty good logic, though.
It is. I guess for most people, that is the sequence. That is the algorithm in effect. All right.
Okay, I'm going to try not to screw up on this one. You ready?
Drugs, Ella, you're dead meat. I will know by looking at you. To all my children, I will know the look in your eyes.
All right, all right. We live in Philadelphia.
That's why we cut off allowance in our house.
There's no drugs in Philadelphia. Oh yeah, this next one's pretty good actually. It's maybe the first good one.
Backstory on this one.
This song's about Allison. There's a couple about Allison.
This song is kind of technologically dated at this point.
It is. Allison got her first cell phone, this is like 20 years ago, and she was so enamored with it, she'd pretend to talk on it because no one would ever call, because like no one else had a cell phone. Right? Remember? She's like, oh, you're going to lunch? Okay, cool. Like, you look like a crazy person right now. It's called The Most Important Thing in the World. You ready? It's only about 32 seconds, so just hang in there, okay?
Important thing in the world, the most important thing in the world, the most important thing in the world, the most important thing in the world. A cell phone. Why won't you ring? Why won't you ring?
I don't think I hit a right note that entire song.
It'd be like texting or something now, wouldn't it? Right? Like, why won't you text? Here's another song that I'm going to sing. You guys are in for a real treat. There is a real band playing later today, we promise. Okay, this song is called I'm Afraid of My Boss's Boss. This is about Wells Fargo. You know what? Actually, I got a call from Wells Fargo today, Allison. They were so nice on the phone.
It's a different era. The first lyrics at the part of the start of the song.
First half of the
Where's
song.
Crew? Crew's the biggest Loose fan there is. Where is he? Yes!
No, I know, dude. I wrote it like 20 years ago.
Mental atrophy has occurred here.
Do you remember? can't think straight right now. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Great message. That song actually is about Wells Fargo. I was a contractor there for like a year and a half, and everyone was so paranoid about people like 2 layers above them. Great checking plans, though, guys. Really, you should look into it.
Everything's changed now. Now we like check the Dow Jones Industrial Average every day.
Yeah. Great, great customer
worry
service.
about 401ks. It's a great era. It's really exciting.
Wells Fargo really did call me today. I laughed knowing we were going to play the song every night.
This next song is actually pertinent. It is actually pertinent. This is about men who think they own women in a non-cool way.
Whoa. Is this about me or what's going on here?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is about a certain gentleman who's unpresent and shall go unnamed, but anyone who remembers the Loose, remember this is also a gentleman who inspired a couple songs as part of the Loose. This is called 3 Night Stand, and it's kind of dark. It's a very Me Too movement, I will say. In favor of, not against, for the record.
This is all you've always felt. It's just a knock on your belt. It's not your girl's was a 3-night stand, but the future's never part of your plan. You need a challenge just to feel like a man. The joke's on you, but you don't understand. Better get your ego in check before it makes your life wreck. Better get your ego in check. Knock your mouth on the 3-night stand. This is never part of your plan. You need a challenge to feel like a man. The joke's on you, but you don't understand. Oi! Never part of your plan. You need a challenge just to feel like a man. The joke's on you, but you don't understand.
I still like that song. It's good.
I was influenced by a lot of early business singles.
Yeah.
I feel like we used to be a caricature of ourselves, now we're just an old caricature of ourselves.
Yeah, I don't see
It's actually like meta, weird, and dumb.
It is. Now we're like, hey, we have a bunch of mortgages and we're still doing this. We're very much of idiots.
We appreciate your familial support. Our art is free guacamole, by the way.
Yes. It wasn't free. I paid for it with my corporate job that we're criticizing. Oh, okay, free to go. Okay, this song is about Nate Usher. It's called Serious Dater. When he used to ask girls out, he used to hyper obsess about it like afterwards.
Kind of how Nathan Van Workum does now, right?
Yes, where's Nathan Van Workum? No.
Let's modernize this content.
Who calls up and grips TV? It's me, it's me. Who after us who bravely? It's me, it's me. This is kind of pleasantly. It's me, it's me. You're getting it's me, it's me. Who calls up and grips TV? It's me, it's me. Who after us who bravely? It's me, it's me. This is kind of pleasantly. It's me, it's me. You're getting seriously. It's me, it's me. Call me back. I don't like it till I have 9 toes.
Don't make fun of me,
Yes!
dude.
The good thing about the Loose, if you don't like the song, it's over in 52 seconds, so shut up. We're not going to take any complaints. This is the first Loose cover in, I don't know, ever maybe. We used to play a Ramones song called Oh, I Love You So, which is a great song, but we destroyed it. This one, if you grew up around Orange County and you don't recognize this one, shame on your soul. And it's not going to sound good, but we're going to try it. We practiced it twice, so of course that's sufficient.
And I don't play bass.
Right? I mean, you've established that just by your
Yeah, we
playing.
established that. I know, trust me, I know. Well, I don't know if any of us sound like we play that instrument.
Alright, nothing else. This is for pure nostalgic effect. This is tribute to the ones that came before us.
Rick Reese, don't be offended.
Something
Here we go.
like that. You can make things worse for me. Sometimes I'd rather die. It's not true, Mom. You can't tell me lots of things. Once to see eye to eye. Oh, you know the way I think. You always will. Something like that. Someday I'm gonna wake up. Sometimes I'd rather kill. Let's say, be killed. Fast hard. She through. Rich girl. Fine wine. I'm not my sugar rush until I lost my mind. Ooh. Seems to be so much different now. The scene has died away. Oh, I haven't got a steady job, and I've got no place to stay. Oh, it's off into the sick modern world. Day you're gonna wake up from this stupid fantasy. Monday, be killed. Fast car, cheat through. Rich girl, fine wine. I'm not gonna take a lot to chill about my mind. Then right there's like this killer solo that I can't play.
No.
So we're just gonna leave it
Yeah.
at that. What? No,
I know.
it's never happening.
You don't hear it. In practice, it was horrible.
It wasn't. It didn't ever happen. John kept playing, and I was like, dude, stop, because we were not even going near that part. That lyrical content wasn't appropriate for this party, but John recommended that cover, so.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, only 5 songs left, we promise. What do you got?
This is the first
She's over there.
Loose song in 20 years, probably 18 years.
It's even worse than the rest of them.
It's terrible. This is hey Allison, listen to this. Allison and I have been married for 16 years, but we haven't had a fight this entire time except 3 months ago. And she called me a control freak, and I wrote this song. And then we had to go to marriage counseling after that. Like, wait a minute, I'm not a control freak. Anyway, Allison loves me so much, it's almost embarrassing sometimes for her. Okay, you guys ready? They wanted to go to bed, just in your sugar bread, and then with me and the control freak. Don't find me, I'm the only efficiency control freak. Control freak, what you say? Control freak, in your face. Control freak, when you say. Control freak, I'm your friend. years from now, it'll sound better than it does now. Yeah.
My wife also calls me a control freak, which there's no evidence for that.
Dude,
At
women-
all.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking, like, so many women want to be controlled. Maybe I should have married one of them. I don't know. I'm totally kidding.
We're not in favor of that platform, for the record.
We're totally joking. Unlike these other songs, which are dead serious.
This next song's serious. All right, this next song is about an economic institution that has wreaked havoc on our great land.
World's 5th largest economy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we've been told that this song should be updated to a modern era, that it's been a little bit backdated, and I think that's a fair sentiment. We're going to stay true to our roots. But as we sing this song, I want you to picture other overlords of our current life, like Jeff Bezos, who's dominating America right now. Now, I want to tell a true story. I was coming home we live in Philadelphia. I was coming home from D.C. for work, and it was jammed along the 95 North, as you guys can all appreciate. Imagine the 405. It's pure death.
I'm so bored right now.
About by what I'm talking about, or by 405? So as you cut across the Grand Chesapeake Bay, you land yourself in a section of the country we like to call Delmarva. Does anyone know what Delmarva is? Raise your hand. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. And it's a very rural area, oddly enough, when, right in the middle of that. Anyway, I pulled up to this stop. You know those like Dairy Queen towns where you go 60 miles an hour and then you have to come down to like 25 and you get ticketed? It's one of those towns. I came to a stop, and on my left was a Walmart, large institution, and on my right was an Amazon fulfillment center. Has anyone ever seen an Amazon fulfillment center? Which employs about 42 people, and a Walmart building probably employs about 800 people. And we are letting Amazon get away with murder, just like Walmart got away with murder. This song's called Walmart is Still Killing Your Children. That's sufficient preface. Your children.
It's our children, isn't it?
My children too now. That's right. I'm a victim of the
you're a
same
victim.
thing.
We're all
I haven't
victims.
technically haven't lost a kid to Walmart yet though. Emotionally, not physically.
Starting to sound familiar to me. Their way to the big city. Why can't you people see? It's a conspiracy. Walmart is still killing our children. Walmart is still killing our children. Why is everybody so friendly? Donald McDonald smiling at me. Why can't you people see? Why can't you people see? Walmart is still killing our children. Walmart is still killing my children.
I had to sacrifice the musicality to make sure I conjured that emotion for all of you.
Yeah. I just like to apologize for everyone who I invited right now. Okay?
It's almost over. Dude, there's only 3 more songs.
Oh,
I
rad.
promise.
Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our youngest son, Crew. Wave to everybody. Crew is 8 years old, did his first wrestling competition last week, right? He was awesome. Straight up. Awesome. Get out of here.
Yeah, rad. This next song is about the Huntington Beach Police Department. It's called Traffic Cops. Believe it or not, I used to have some issues with the police a long time ago.
Now we fully support them.
Yeah, now, I'm a contributor annually.
Okay, ready?
Driving in my car, feel weak inside. Rain on the young, I feel like a pig. Traffic on note. Driving in my car, feeling weak inside. Rain on the young, feel like a pig. Traffic on note.
Told you, before you can get bored, it's done.
Only two more.
All right, this song was inspired by a Huntington Beach singles word munch and mingle many years ago. A certain young lady used to always have a very sharp corduroy skirt, and that's about the only thing I was interested in. And this song is about... I didn't mean that in a weird way. That wasn't meant to be a weird way. It was a sartorial reference. Everyone knows what sartorial means, yes? Of course you do. You're educated. Raise your hand if you're a Montessori child here. There we go. This is a very educated crowd. They know these things. They understand.
Tim
Right
was
there.
too. I believe it because he's like off the rails. He's on his own
What
program.
does that mean? He's off the rails.
Well, like the
now?
Google guys, they do whatever they want.
Does he get money and buy drugs? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay, just checking. All right. This is called Crush. This is kind of intense. Like, sorry, Mom. This is very, very intense. Now I'm a happy person.